Jared, just wanted to get your thoughts on the game for tomorrow. What are your first impressions? How are the teams preparing for this upcoming match?
Yeah, we're excited. They're a very good team. It's going to be a tough task, and we're just excited to get out there and to play. And we're obviously trying to go for the win. We want to win the group, and we're not really thinking about any other scenario apart from that.
Great, thank you. And I'll go ahead and open it up for the room. Brian, go ahead.
Yep. So Jared, huge performance with 2 goals against Atlanta. Talk about those goals and how you were able to find the back of the net.
Yeah, I think the first one is just a good play by Bones, heads up. I just kind of find myself open, and the defender kind of makes a little bit of a mistake, and I just capitalized on it, just went straight for the goal. And the second one just sat up nice, and was super happy about that one. It's kind of one of those ones you dream about, and it just kind of, when it hit the back of the net, I was almost surprised myself. So, no, I was just happy to contribute and to help with that. And it's always nice when you can score 1 goal, and 2 goals is even better. So, no, I was happy, and overall, just to get the win is the most important thing, and to get 2 points and set us up.
Apologies for that.
No,
great, and also just as you've already guys have played a match for Leagues Cup and came on top with the penalty kicks. What were the feelings surrounding that match, and obviously as you prepare for this match against Santos, first time against Santos from Liga MX?
Yeah, I think everyone's excited for an international game. We haven't had one really yet this season, apart from playing Celtic and preseason. So I think those are always fun to not play MLS teams, because that's kind of always the grind and what seems to be the case. Playing an international game will be fun, and it's exciting because we don't really know too much about them, but it's kind of just going to be on the spot, figuring them out during the game, and we've watched some video and trying to decipher how we play this one.
Great, we'll go with Brian again.
And then you mentioned earlier, huge performance from Alex Bono. Just talk about how crucial he's been in the back there, and then all the big saves that he made come Atlanta and come the penalties.
Yeah, he was saving some PKs in training, and I was like, damn, Bones is good at PK saves. And just in the game too, like, he had a couple other saves that were just run a play that were really impressive. And those always give us a lot of energy. And then, to do that, and then on top of that, go into PKs, we just felt trust that he's going to save them, and that we just need to score a certain amount. And having that is super great for us, because even this next game, if we go into PKs, then we know we have a lot of trust in Bones. And he stepped up huge for us a lot this year, and it's just another case of that.
Great, and we'll go ahead and move on with our Zoom part of the press conference. I have Matt Castle. Go ahead, Matt.
Jared, you guys have been on a recent run of success, winning your last 2 MLS matches, and now the opening match of Leagues Cup. What have been the keys to this recent run, and how do you keep that momentum going?
I think we, just as a team, have spoke about how we can do things better, and we can take advantage more of the team we have. And I think we got a little bit unlucky throughout the season, and things were not necessarily bouncing our way. And I think we've just stayed resilient. And I think we've been playing really, really good soccer recently, like keeping the ball really well and doing a lot of things. With Troy and his style and everything, it takes time to buy in. And I think now we're starting to see the process of that. When you get 1 win and 2 wins and then a bunch of new players, it seems like momentum's rolling for us. And that's a really positive thing, and that's a team you want to be a part of. Momentum's a big thing in this league and in this tournament especially. So I think we've just been playing good soccer, and we want to keep doing that.
Thank you, Matt. We'll go ahead and move on with David. Go ahead, David.
Hey, Jared. This team has been amazingly resilient, but also in terms of, I think about the last few games, you've got results, Nashville, Minnesota, but it certainly has been exciting. What needs to happen to maybe manage a game so it's not so exciting, if you will?
Yeah, I mean, I think last game got a little bit crazy. I think like we're on top of them 3-1 up, and we can score the fourth, and maybe we're a little unlucky. Christian gets fouled, I think, and he hits the crossbar, and it's kind of a wacky play, and then Tahoe gets fouled, and all of a sudden it's 3-2, 3-3, a little bit crazy. I think we do need to manage a little bit better the game, and I think we worked on some things in training this week. I think we had a couple balls down the middle of the field that were a little bit too easy for them to get chances and score off of. And we're working to do better with that. And the two games before that was a little bit better. And we need to be a little bit more dialed in defensively because we're scoring a lot of goals, but we need to, shore up ourselves at the back and not leave Bones out for dry. And we've been talking about that this week, and we've been learning and getting better. And sometimes games just kind of fall away like that too. You're playing on the road, and they get back momentum and they have their fans, and it's a little bit difficult. But as I said, we stayed resilient. We ended up winning the game, and but yeah, we always have things to work on. So
Great, thank you. We will now go ahead with Charlie. Go ahead, Charlie.
Hey Jared, I wanted to ask about the shootout and sort of what that experience was like, and also what you think of the format. Going straight to PKs to have that sort of tiebreaker. Had you experienced anything like it before? Do you like it? Did you guys have to prepare differently and things like that?
Yeah. The coaches did a good job. We throughout the week we did PKs twice, and we worked on it. We talked about it. I think it's really entertaining, to be honest. Like watching even other Leagues Cup games, and it's tied, and that there's a little bit more to the game for a fan. I think it's exciting to watch PKs. Obviously, in a tournament style, that's something that's enjoyable to watch. And as I said, we were prepared, and you could see all our PK takers. They had their spot, they went, and Bones obviously came up huge as well. So. No, I think it's really entertaining for the fans, and as a player, it's fun as well because sometimes when you tie, you have mixed emotions, but now, you have the chance to win in PKs, and that's exciting.
Thank you, Charlie. We'll go ahead now with Dennis. Go ahead, Dennis Gomez.
Hey, Jared. Thank you for your time. I just wanted to ask, with a new opportunity to win some silverware and qualify for the Champions Cup. What are the aspirations of the club, and how far do you think you guys can make it?
Yeah, we obviously want to go all the way. We want to win it all. We're on a really good streak here. We've just won 4 games, or 3 games in a row. It only takes 7 games, to win it all, I think, or 6 games, whatever it is. It's not impossible. And as I said, all season, I feel like we've been really strong and good, even against the good teams. I feel like we should have won a lot of those games. So as I said, we've left some stuff on the table. We feel like we can beat anyone on any day. And getting that first win is huge. I think in a tournament style, you always want to do that. Making Champions League is something that's, it's always a goal for every team. You want to be playing in that. It's a big tournament with big teams, and everything is on the line. So we think we can win it all. We spoke as a group. We want to win it all for the fans, to bring a trophy back to them, to bring winning ways back to them. They deserve it. So it's mainly for the fans and for ourselves that we want to win this trophy.
Okay. We do have one follow-up question from Dennis. Go ahead, Dennis.
Thank you about that. And then I just wanted to know, with the game being played at Safari Park in Philadelphia, how much would that change as far as for your support?
We obviously want to be playing in Audi, but that's not up to us. We want to win the game and bring the game back to Audi Field next week. We know that that's the opportunity that lays in front of us. Of course, we're going to miss our fans, and that's not ideal, but at the end of the day, we can bring them back a playoff game at home if we win this game. So that's what we know. And for me, my family's, they're driving down to Philly. And for the players, we want to bring it back for the fans next week. So we know that if we get the win, we can do that. And we're obviously going to miss them this week, but the field's going to be changed, and we're excited for that.